Her hair made her a symbol of the Black Power movement in the 1970s. Her political ideas made her a revolutionary communist and fugitive. Angela Eugene Davis was the third female on the FBI's most wanted list. She spent months underground, 16 months in prison, all while facing the chance of the death penalty, until an all-white jury acquitted her. Since then, she's had many accomplishments, become a great public speaker, and became a hero since the Civil Rights Movement. Angela Davis was born on January 26, 1944, in Birmingham, Alabama. There, she started her political activism work and continued it throughout her high school years in the state of New York. She did not gain national attention, though, until she was removed from her teaching position in the Department of Philosophy at UCLA. Ronald Reagan had her removed due to her political activism activity and her membership to the Communist Party. Her life-changing experience, though, came about with her involvement with the Soledad brothers. The Soledad brothers were 3 black inmates accused of killing a prison guard, and Angela Davis was head of their committee. On August 7th of 1970, the youngest Soledad brother took the judge and 4 hostages at the oldest brother's trial and killed them all, including himself. He did this with the gun that was registered to Angela Davis. Right after that, she went undercover, and at the young age of 26 was put on the FBI's most wanted list on proven false charges, making her the 3rd female to ever be put on there. During her 16-month incarceration, a massive international Free Angela Davis campaign came about. She gained support from people all over the world, which led to her acquittal in 1972 by an all-white jury. During her campaign, she gained support of many influential people, including the Rolling Stones, who dedicated their song, Sweet Black Angela, to her, and John Lennon, who wrote her the song Angela. In 1979, she received the Lenin Peace Prize, and a year later, she ran for the vice presidency on the Communist Party ticket. Since then, she has fought for equality in race, both in men and women, and has been an advocate of prison abolition, as well as a powerful critic of racism in the criminal justice system. She has lectured in all 50 states, as well as Africa, Europe, the Caribbean, and former Soviet Union. She has lectured about her beliefs on equality and prison abolition. She is currently a professor at the Consciousness Department at the University of California, Santa Cruz. This is where, in 1994, she received the distinguished honor of appointment to the University of California's Presidential Chair in African American and Feminist Studies. Angela Davis has spoken publicly about her experiences and achievements, and she has shared the knowledge she has gained from them with her supporters. Some of her influential speeches have been an interview with Barry Callahan at the California State Prison in 1970. Here, she spoke passionately about how political assassinations need to stop happening in the prisons. Another one of her influential speeches was the Black Power speech. Here, she talked about what life was like in Birmingham, Alabama, and how it was to grow up in such a segregated community and always living in constant danger and fear. Then she goes on to explain that that is why African Americans had to learn to use violence and carry guns at such a young age. She was also the head of the general strike at Washington Square Park. Here, they were striking against ending police violence and racism of all genders and beliefs. She has also had many other speeches, including her speech about President Obama, her Harlem speech, her women's rights speech, and a criminal justice system speech, along with many more. Angela has become a very well-liked and credible speaker because she always speaks with passion, has her thoughts very well organized, and talks of her many own experiences. She also uses sound evidence to back up her beliefs. With doing all of this, she has gained very many supporters throughout her career. Angela Davis has become a very important figure in the history of civil rights. She has become a civil rights and Black Power icon, both by being a communist member and campaigner, and being involved with the Black Panther movement. She is internationally known for fighting oppressions of all forms, including gender equality, race equality, equality in the prisons, and an advocate of prison abolition. Since being a professor of philosophy, she has taught her students and supporters her beliefs on ending oppression in all forms. She has always stood up for what she has believed in, no matter what the consequences would be for her. Many people admire her because of that, and this is why she has gained so many supporters. Angela Davis has overcome many obstacles due to her political activism activity and her beliefs. She's had many accomplishments, become a great public speaker, and a big part of the civil rights history. Her famous quote, "We know the road to freedom has always been stalked by death." Yes, many people have talked about how they would put their lives on stake for freedom, but not many people would act upon it. Angela Davis has and is continuing to do so. This is why Angela Davis is a hero.